Hello everyone and welcome to this week's vlog. In case you're new here, I'm Alina and I've been doing reviews around reusable nappies for about a year and a half now. So thank you so much for joining me, and if you have been here before, thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate that so much and I hope that you enjoy this one. It's a little bit different, but I hope that you like it. So this video I am dedicating to cloth nappies that are perfect for winter. Bear with me, I know that some of you thought that this was an absurd notion when I've mentioned this before on Instagram, I've mentioned it before on YouTube, and you thought I was a little bit nuts and a little bit crazy, saying that actually I believe that some cloth nappies are more suited to the winter months. But bear with me, I will explain what I mean, I'm going to give you proof, and by the end of this video I have no doubt that you're going to be on my side on this. I'm going to go through 5 reasons as to what I think and why, and let's get straight into it. So number 1, that is around materials. So the materials that are used on a cloth nappy, in my opinion, can be very suited to winter. So to give you a basic example and a starting point, basically any super soft, thick, fleecy inner liners in like a pocket nappy or any cloth nappies, that will suggest to me that the extra layers that you've got, or like the thickness of the layers, I know that it's got its great properties for like keeping baby dry, so fleece is like absolutely perfect for it, but there's also different types of fleeces. So in my previous brand reviews you would have noticed that some of them are super soft, some of them are thicker than others, and in this case what I'm saying is that the thicker ones and the super soft ones are more suited to winter. So for example, as we wear extra layers, or for example even take on like thermals that we wear, that is sometimes fleece lined so that it's extra thick, extra warm, and it keeps the baby warm and extra, like giving it extra layers as well. So that is my number 1 reason as to why they are winter nappies. So one brand that comes to mind, and because I've reviewed it last week and you can go see the video if you like, it's like in the forefront of my mind. So basically Fia brand specifically has that super soft fleecy lining inside that like it gives it that extra layer. So in my opinion, I feel like my baby gets extra warmth from those nappies, and therefore it's better and great for those winter cold months. Number 2, so that is around Velcro. So the fact that some nappies have Velcro, so Bambino Mio are known to have Velcro nappies that a lot of people like, and basically I feel like actually they're good for winter, because when it comes to the summer and my baby only wears a nappy, when it comes to the Velcro ones he easily is able to undo the nappy and therefore go naked. So the fact that some of those nappies, so like the Velcro, are so much easier to take off, I would say actually having extra layers on top of the cloth nappy is beneficial, and therefore I would state that because I have to have those layers on him, obviously it doesn't have to be winter, but it does have to be those months that he can't just go around in a cloth nappy, you know. So I would state that this is great for a winter nappy, because those Velcro nappies will need to have like trousers on, and I'm kind of naughty, I actually put tights on him sometimes as well. Does anybody else do that for their baby boys? Anyway, because babies have those itchy fingers that have to get rid of that Velcro, I'm putting Velcro nappies into that winter category as well. Number 3 is more around the practical side of things. So they're nappies that are much easier to dry during the winter, and because I don't have a tumble dryer, but hopefully it's coming soon if and when we move, I do all of my washing and put it up on an air dryer around the house. So I am always conscious around those things that can probably dry within a day or 2. I don't like to put my nappies on the radiators because I've seen what it can do. It can like burn the materials and it doesn't dry very well or like it ruins the material. So I wouldn't recommend that. And therefore those nappies that are easier to dry during winter are the ones that I recommend as winter nappies. An example of these would be actually cloth nappies. So I'm a huge fan of cloth nappies in general. Obviously there are some that are easier to dry than others, but the ones that I use the most are probably Littles and Blooms, Bell Bums. I still use my Alva pocket nappies even though I don't get on with the poppers. And then of course I've got a range of other branded cloth nappies, as you know, from Bear Bots to Bunny and Bear and Pim Pams, for example. Quick tip around Bear Bots, actually, they've got different types of nappies, and one of those nappies is an all-in-one where the insert is connected to the outer layer. It's actually one of my favorites. It's one that I really like to use. However, it's not very good at drying. So what I usually have to do is like turn it inside and out. I have to dry it on the banister in an awkward way, and basically it's not a very easily dryable nappy. So therefore I'd say probably go for the Bear Bot one where you can unclip it, unpop it. So in my opinion it's more of like a summer nappy because it takes about 3 or 4 days to dry. But at the same time I love that nappy so much. I'm definitely investing in more of those, like, because it's so absorbent. I love the fact that it is connected because then it grabs or like, you know, absorbs as much as possible, and I just love the way it sits as well. The other thing that I love about it is that actually inserting it with extra inserts and boosters is so easy. I think it's a little bit difficult to say that it's not a winter nappy, but at the same time, because it doesn't dry so quickly as the others, I would say that it's probably towards that summer side. So when I do a summer edit and a summer category, I will definitely include that one in it. Number 4 is more around the design. I totally love the fact that there are some like winter designs, like for example Winter of Hope. The Bell Bums branded nappy came to mind, so that's very much winter because it's got that like lovely wintry vibes, the snowflakes and everything. So oh, actually I did a video around like Christmas nappies in general, and I guess most of them are actually winter nappies, not just Christmas. Because for example, my favourites were by TJ's, the brand, that I've not reviewed yet, but it is coming up. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel so that you get to see it. But essentially it's around having like those cute little hedgehogs and acorns and everything. So that is definitely a lovely wintry design. And I think there's so many out there that's not just Christmassy, but autumnal, quite like not festive, but I'd say more like snow related or leafy botanicals that are like very wintry kind of plants, for example. So hopefully you find your pick of extra wintry designs, and therefore I'd say that number 4 definitely makes sense that there are winter cloth nappies. So number 5 is the last but not least point that I'm going to mention, and that is around the absorbency of cloth nappies. So the fact that we can have hemp and bamboo, and like any nappies that come with those material inserts and with that padding there, I'd say are wintry cloth nappies. And the reason I say that, and that's because you want it to be as absorbent as possible so that you get to change your baby less, because it gets so cold during the winter months. So I know in the UK we get really cold, and actually it gets quite mild most of the year, but when it comes to January, especially now, we're in the minus degrees. So I feel bad for changing my baby boy when it's cold. I don't know about you guys, are you the same? But essentially I feel like if there are nappies that are more absorbent and therefore I'm buying better quality stuff, those nappies are definitely winter nappies. So those are my 5 reasons as to why there are winter cloth nappies, and I hope I've convinced you guys. After so long I've used so many nappies, and therefore I do think that there are those that are more suited to the winter months as well as the summer months. So I really do hope that you guys are with me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I do these in my spare time, so in my lunch time, and I work full time. I'm a mum, I'm a dog owner, so trust me, it gets busy, and this is great motivation to see that you guys are enjoying it, and therefore I will do more. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!